Good evening and welcome to Daylight Savings Time. There's Miss Lily. I've fixed all my clocks and everything, and I just realized something, and this is very, very good. It's another thing I'm so happy because I think I found another piece of proof that something went on between my little childhood friend and her older sister who looked like a young Audrey Hepburn, Liz Taylor, after our meeting with Bundy in approximately June 5th, 1967. And it just dawned on me. I said, oh my God, there's something missing. There's something missing in your stories. There's something I didn't realize is missing. This man was 20 going on 21. He pulls a gun on two kids. He's working at a construction site. He's across the nation where he's supposed to be. He's got a marker somewhere hiding for him. And nobody knows where he's at. Rob Dellenberger, the neurobiologist, is missing. He drops out of school in March. Well, and I sit there saying, there had to be more between my friend and handing him a note at Jeb Stewart or at the convenience store with the gas station, Texaco station in Harlem Blanding. His friend, Diane Edwards, said that all they did was spoon and kind of make out, that they never consummated their affair. So she says, when he was 19 to 20, she met him 66, 67, and they never consummated it. Then they break up. He fails at Stanford, he gets a gentleman's C, and he's off. He can't register because he doesn't even know what he's going to major in. It's probably too late to register. So he heads east, 67 to 68, 68 to 69. What do most people do when they're 20 to 22 years of age? He doesn't meet Liz until he's 23. He never talks about any girlfriends or any affairs that from the time we ran into him that summer, and I do believe he had further additional contact with Mrs. Sexton and Debbie Hogue, whatever. He doesn't talk about I met somebody, or I had an affair, I went out, and he said he went to some of the places in New York and looked at things. He doesn't talk about any sexual relations. He doesn't talk about them to any of them, Cloud, any of them. It's not normal. Most men, when they go in the Navy, they're 20, 22, 23, they're trying to find out their identity sexually. They want to have a series of girlfriends, look at Big Bang Theory. Everybody's trying to have sex. What was he doing? He went to Seattle. He didn't register. Then he goes east 2 or 3 times that we know. He goes to the political convention in Miami. And then he says something. He says, I finally had my first sexual relation with an older woman. Debbie's mom looked like Liz Taylor. She was bipolar. She worked in a nightclub, and she exacerbated the fact, or she extolted the fact that it was a moneymaker. It was like Little Richard guy from the 60s because she played the organ. She was an organist. She played the pop music and had that little white streak in her hair and looked exactly like that woman. He says an older woman, and she would have been, if she was born in 1930, then she would have been 16 years older than him, 16 to 18 years older than him. And he says his first sexual encounter with a woman older than him in Wawa. See, you can't believe that. But I sat there thinking, wait a minute, there's nothing. So we run into him, and he acts like a weird. Sometimes he acted like he was 12, and then other times he acted like, I thought he was a Lieutenant JG, and I said, are you in the Navy? He said, college. I said, there's books back here. He said, just move the books. Just move the books. Just move the books. No, he didn't say it like that. He kind of said it mean. And when I said, are you in the Navy? He said, college. He didn't say, I'm in college, I'm going to go. No, he said, college. But anyway, why wasn't he talking about any girlfriends from the time the poor man is 20 and a half until he meets Liz in the fall of 69? So that's basically the summer of 67 till the fall of 69, 67, 68, 68, 69, a little more than 2 years, and there's no girlfriend. There's no dating. What the heck? Your story has a hole in it, buddy. So it just tells me that, yes, Debbie's older sister did get pregnant around that time. She had Barbara Streisand's album in her hand. She had that long black hair. She looks a little bit like that picture and Mr. Al Carlisle said there's a woman trying to grab somebody to come back. And she was very liberal. She worked for the Southern Belle, you know. She was very beautiful, but a little bit. And I don't know if she had the same last name as my friend, because I'm thinking maybe her mom maybe had the child out of wedlock and then had this other, the middle sister and the younger, my friend. There was like 12, 16, 19. And I think in my friend's mind, she might have said, yes, he made a terrible mistake trying to scare us with a gun, but I can forgive that because he's such a catch that he might be marriage material for my older sister. I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. But there's a hole in your story. Think about it. What the heck? Here's a young man, 20 and a half, 21 and a half, 22 and a half, and then Liz meets him just about when he was 23. And there's nothing. It's not normal. Thank you.